Hello everyone, Spider Rebel here again for the third episode of the WoW 1-60 Orc Shaman Let's Play, and we are now in Razor Hill, and we are now going to pick up some of the quests here. And now we're going to head south to, well, southeast actually. We'll go south a little bit and then head towards the east to this demolished kingdom. And what we need to do here is we need to kill a couple of these scouts, marines and sharpshooters, followed by killing their leader and also collecting Kultyrus' treasures. Now, this place is has been here since the Burning Crusade, so if you remember this area, then you probably remember this basically demolished kingdom. So pretty much the whole of Northwatch, or the Northwatch Outpost, have claimed this as their own, and I think during the war they basically got demolished, and now these are so pretty much the remains. So that's Lieutenant Pallister. He's the basically the head of the outpost on this end. Sorry, and now all we've got to do now is just ensure that we can continue with our quest. And obviously we nuked him down very quickly, and that was pretty good. And as you can see, there's like a little red marker. That's just basically a mark pinpoint. It's a debuff, but there we go. So yeah, and since we've finished off those quests, we can now run back to Razor Hill and hand in all the quests that we need to do. Yeah, I'd also like to point out that, of course, during this series, if I do die quite a lot, like I did twice in the previous episode. Well, actually, the first one was a skip, and then you saw me die as I was doing a Leroy Jenkins sequence. Don't go into emo crime mode just because of the fact that, well, not emo crime mode, just don't worry about that, because if I do die, then I'll just run back to my place and I'll skip ahead on this one. So yeah, okay. Now the next quest we're going to do is we need to kill 12 sea elementals, well, these little water elementals that have been basically washed up from the shoreline, and we also need to collect 4 gnomish tools, which are situated in those little chests just around and also near the elementals. So this is called the Scuttle Coast, and it's basically eastwards towards, or in between Razor Hill and Orgrimmar, but I'd say it's far to the east from Razor Hill, so yeah. And now we're going to run back to Razor Hill. I think, yep, here we go. We're going to go through this little doorway here, or little open way, or little open just around the corner, and then we come and hand in all these quests here, and we ding to level 13, and now we're going to run up to this tower, which we abandoned the quest for because, of course, this one's glitched. But if you were playing the original, or not the original, if you were playing Legion or whatever, then this quest will be basically valid. And yeah, try and click on that magnifying glass or scope. Actually, it's a telescope, sorry, not a magnifying glass. And it doesn't work, so that quest is glitched. And just note that, of course, some of these quests are glitched, but we don't have to worry about that because, of course, we can continue on from where we are. So yeah, as you can see, we now got to pick up some spell scrolls from the Burning Blade, as you probably seen before, the Burning Legion and everything. We have to kill some of these thugs, and we also need to collect the bits and pieces from the things. So yeah, as you can see, you do get a big benefit of actually watching a video sped up 4 times, but sorry if it makes you dizzy or whatever. I did try my best with this, but then again, it's very hard to do videos like this as it takes forever to process. So now, as you can see, we are just going to I'm just going to show you this flying sequence just for the point of this video. And what we're going to have to do is we have to speak to someone just outside of Orgrimmar. Well, as you can see, we've entered Orgrimmar. I thought there was going to be another flight point, but they'll probably introduce one soon. And now we need to wait exceedingly long for a lift to take us down here. Now, Orgrimmar back in Vanilla didn't look like this. This was basically when Cataclysm occurred, and when Mr. Pandaria came out, then this city was refurbished, and is currently being refurbished as well. So yeah, it's pretty much a simple city to understand, and it's one of the old cities in durotar, let's just say. Okay, so we picked up some quests there. We try and get over that fence, but we couldn't get through. Now we need to kill some more elementals, but these elementals are earth and water, so we need to kill 12 of these, and we also need to go down into some flooded areas of Durotar. Remember when Deathwing was basically splitting the barons in half, and I will explain that in another video. And he also flooded just the west side of Durotar. And yeah, now as you can see, these elementals do hit quite a bit if you actually pull them in a group. For example, on this one, oh sorry, not on this one, the previous one. So I'd say be very careful when it comes to killing those, as they are, or they take a lot of basically you can take a lot of damage, and they're very powerful to hit, or powerful when it comes to hitting you. So yeah, as you can see, now we run away from them, and this quest is also bugged as well. For some reason, I don't know if it's my inventory, but you have to basically remove all these thunder kodos from the seas. As you can see, they're all drowned, but if we remove them, then obviously then the whole area will be clear. But as you can see, it is absolutely flooded, and there's no way doubt about it. Now we're just killing some void walkers here. These are basically guards of this other quest that we're going to do, which is called Frizzle's Orb. Basically, this goblin here has been killed by these void walkers, and now they have basically guarded him, and now we've collected the orb, so we can hand all those quests back in one big go, and this should get us to level 15, I think. Yeah, level 15. So that's 15 in 20 something minutes, which is not bad actually. I mean, if we did it in 15 minutes, then obviously it's like a level a minute, which is really hilarious, but there we go. Yeah, so for some reason I do walk over here, because of course I've discovered a quest here which is listening to the thing, but now I know it's bugged, so obviously we'll get rid of that. But the reason why I walked over there was because I wanted to just get some experience, discovery experience as well. Now, as you can see, just behind me there was an Alliance Druid for some reason, and there was also another Alliance basically flying around all over the place. There he is up there, and I think it's because they'll probably be doing some raiding or something, I don't know. But yeah, as you can see now, we've got too much stuff in our inventory, so obviously I need to sell some stuff off. And there we go, we are now level 15. And yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching guys, and I shall see you in the next episode.